nothing was the answer. Hello everyone, PolishLynx here, and this is another episode of Narcissu. Very interesting novel story. For the moment I went back inside the car, and then I only started up the engine. What should I do? That part-time clerk was starting to clean the rear windows now. Right now, if I just slam on the accelerator. However, without a doubt, the license plate would be noted down. If there were an investigation, we would easily be caught. However, in order to run here, I made a decision and firmly stepped on the clutch. Then, when I switched the gear out of neutral and was about to enter second, here, you can use it. Suddenly, the girl took out an envelope. From beside that, she took out a 10,000 bill and held it out to me. What? You had money? And I had been convinced she had none. If that were in the case, I wouldn't have had to go through all that trouble until now. Why didn't you say anything? Exactly, did you ask? Oh, exactly. No, that's because I wasn't asked. With just that answer, once again, as always, she faced the window. Once again, the coupe ran on. For now, we had a full tank of gas. Moreover, I had also received a 5,000 bill as change. However, for me, I was more interested about what happened just before. Hey, you. Here, this is all of it. Huh? Before I could speak, the girl offered me the envelope from before just like that. It's okay if I use this? It doesn't matter. You can. Looking inside the envelope I took, there were still 10,000 yes bills. Oh crap. You can go to that place. With that we would probably be fine for a while. However, now I was more concerned about something else. Why did the girl have so much money? As the least, the few thousand yen that I had from the start was just what I had been carrying when we left. However, in the girl's case, I felt it was like she had been prepared in advance. Hey, you. Before you said that you didn't like the same floor, right? I also didn't like home. I'm the same way. Then you were planning on going somewhere? This is the money for the purpose, isn't it? Then I remembered the girl's words from before. She had said that she would go somewhere while she was still able to move on her own. Asked me whether I wanted to stop her or wanted to go with her. And then, you really did have some place you wanted to go to. Not particularly. I can't understand if you say no particularly. There is no place. Just that, looking lonely, she suddenly murmured. Then this girl was without a destination but still picturing someday in the future, simply preparing for it all this time alone. I was concerned why she had been doing such an empty thing, but I sensed the girl's lonely profile was confirming that. Then, what about you? Even me, not particularly. Don't imitate me. I'm not imitating you. We continued driving without a destination. I, who had impulsively flew from the same floor, and the girl who didn't have a place to go, but wholly only continued to prepare. However, right now it doesn't matter where, I just want to go somewhere. At the least, for me, I wanted something to give me direction. Well, how about that Avaji Shima that we talked about before? With the money we have now, it's definitely enough to go. I was sure that any place would have been fine, even the 7th floor, even someplace not home, so long as we could continue going. However, I didn't just want to wander around aimlessly. I think I wanted a goal, it didn't matter what. Don't you think of wanting to go too? Not particularly. With just that answer, once again she turned her gaze out the window like she usually did. Always her eyes seemed to be looking at something far away. Just what on earth is she looking at, I wonder? What was she thinking? What was she expecting when she came here, I wonder? Wow, there are more chapters? Okay, road 1. I liked confused, looking at maps. The road one that continued forever, the unknown places, the cars that would take me everywhere, I loved them. But no matter how much knowledge I accumulated, it was imagination, reality, my heart both steadily grow fragile. I had a swimsuit, I had maps, but I had no future. Even had a world outside the window, but I had no reality I could touch. If I closed my eyes, I'd go to a world of nothingness, but it wasn't as if this world itself had disappeared. I knew that. My lifelong companion was resigned to the world of closed eyes, and yet, always imagining what if, hoping for a maybe, gazing at a dream, but in the end, yearning never went beyond lounging above the bikini swimsuit and the emerald sea. The large scar on my chest advised me to give up. But spending most of my life at the hospital, spending time only in the world of my closed eyes, being unable to choose anything but the 7th floor or home was pitiful, without being given room to choose. But even saying that, unable to even find that place, I felt myself to be pathetic. Even though I had lived 22 years. Just once, let me do as I please. When I murmured that, the time that should have stopped felt like it swayed. On that day, the heart that should stop hurt. January 26, Road 1, Hiratsuka. The clear blue sky of winter reflected on the hood as the silver Cooper ran. As always, it ran without a destination, but for the moment, neither gasoline nor shopping seems to be a problem. Soon we were about to enter a large intersection. Last night I hadn't got the girl's approval, but I just generally headed west anyway. It was just I had absolutely no idea about the geography, and the cost of using the expressways seemed painful. While thinking about that, the large intersection came up ahead. Without thinking about it, I was going to drive straight through. There, left. Turn left. Righty. Suddenly the girl gave me directions. While wondering what it was, I followed her instructions and made a left turn, coming out onto a large road. Just what was that? This is Road 1. For a while, go straight. For a while? Her sudden directions left me surprised. Up until now she had come along, and while she seemed to know everything, this was the first time that she spontaneously gave me directions. Is it that you've started wanting to go? Yes. To that place, Hajimishima. Problem? No, that's not what I meant. We had driven without any destination. I, who had been wandering around, wanting a goal, and the mistress girl, always looking far away. What came from that girl's mouth was unexpected. It's not that I'm expecting anything. It's not like I want a swimsuit. What are you saying? It's nothing. Oh, I mean... January 26, Road 22, Nagoya, I think Nagoya. Under the clear winter sky, while reflecting the sunlight, the silver Cooper ran on. It passed through Hakone, with its steps, inclines and sudden curves, and now the road turned much gentler. Hey, this place is around where? Aichi-ken. And soon, we'll enter the city of Nagoya. Thinking of our money, we drove on the lower roads without using the expressways. Myself alone, it would have been absolutely impossible, but following the girl's directions, we went on. The girl, who was more knowledgeable than a navigation system, pointed out the way. I didn't know the reason why, but I felt that it was probably the right road. At the next intersection, enter Road 22. Got it. Changing lanes as told, I turned the wheel. I think I'm fine. In the scenario flowing by the window, we first saw a busy city. Stretched far to the north. Then, while all unnoticed, the scenery around us slowly turned to more calm things. Hey, you want to go there? At the side of the national road, some family restaurant chain. Outside the road, I pointed to it and continued speaking. By the way, awesome music. Now, look up. Until now, we've been eating only convenience store food, right? Of course, we hadn't been eating only convenience store food because we liked it. We had to consider our money and didn't have that sort of room for choosing. But now we had just a little bit of room financially. That was why I made this suggestion. Well, once in a while, a restaurant's good too. I'm fine with the convenience store. While saying that just a bit, the girl looked down. It seems like she was looking at her clothes. Ah, that's right. She's been wearing those floppy clothes all this time. Got it. Then want to go there first? There? Look, the store just up front, some kind of jeans shop. It was one of those places often seen along the national roads that look like some kind of wall-side outlet dealing in jeans and casual wear. I'm sure a store like that would have things that don't cost that much. Well, we're going in, okay? There was no reply, but there was also no resistance. Could it be that if she didn't object, I could think of it as an agreement? We entered the store. On the large 2 floors, the girl carelessly went around many of the sections. She was silent as usual and might have looked unchanged from her usual appearance, but somehow it was slightly different from the times she was lifelessly staring at whatever came on boring television. Over and over, she would pick something up, look at the price tag and fall into thought. And while trying things on, she would come up to me. How is it? How is it? It suits you. Oh man! It's not strange. Probably. Over and over like that, the girl would change clothes and come back to show me. She would never smile or show an emotion, but I'd sense somewhere that she was enjoying herself. How about it? Sign it? I'll take this. While saying that, she showed me the last set. She changed it to a cute shirt and short skirt. Those clothes were just exactly like the middle school or high school students, but she happily wore them. Certainly, she had said that she was older than me. But however you look at it, when put together with a figure that really didn't look older, it suited her so well it was charming. But that skirt, isn't it better if you gave up on it? Why? No, it's not that it doesn't suit you or anything. Look, it's cold, isn't it? It's not an outfit for this season. It's not a particular problem. I endure it. When she answered, I could see just the slightest bit of red on her white face, even though normally she would absolutely never show an emotion. Could it be that she's embarrassed? It was the first time I saw her show emotion. We continued driving. Under high winter sky, the silver coupe with the slightly noisy exhaust continued driving. Next, go on the road 21. Alright. As usual, we went on following the girl's navigation. Before we knew it, we were in Gifu Kent. Normally, except when needed, the girl would always be gazing out the window. But now, again and again, she would happily look at her reflection in the side mirror. As if she were trying to avoid my noticing, she peered into the mirror. What? Nothing. The clothes from before looks like you liked them. Not particularly. It's not that. Saying that, she stopped looking at the side mirror. But after a while, when I was looking away, the girls once again start checking the mirror. In the end, she's also got a cute side, it seems. From just that little thing, just normally and only normally, I thought she was cute. Tell her that. Okay, let's finish this here. Hopefully he will tell her that, because he should, I think there is a connection. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the story so far. I hope you enjoyed that chapter, that part actually, and see you in the next one. Bye.